Cade Povich tonight, 24-year-old left-hander, who once again takes the hill to the sound of Billy Joel's Piano Man. Ben looking for a bounce back after a tough start in LA.
Yeah, he's had a couple of rough starts in a row, but I will say this, the two teams he's faced his last two starts have been really good offensive teams, right? He faced the Astros 2 starts ago and the Dodgers, arguably the 2 best offenses in all of baseball, so I look for him to have a lot more success tonight.
37 in the second half. It has been an unfathomable year for the White Sox. On a 1-2, there's a curveball. So a couple of fastballs followed by a couple of curveballs, and there's that beautiful sequence from Povich. Robert with a ground ball to Gunnar Henderson, shows off the rocket to first, and Henderson retires Robert.
Andrew Benintendi, and he continues his strong play at the plate. Last 6 games for Benintendi, hitting almost 370. This one is just crushed to right field, and it's going to go off the wall. Benintendi, he's going to get to second base, and a 2-out double. How about this streak that Benintendi has been on at the plate?
Well, here's the struggling Andrew Vaughn, who's 0 for his last 24. And a ground ball to short again for Henderson. And Cade Povich with that fastball curveball combo works a scoreless first. We'll see Gunnar bat when we come back. Look at a rookie, Nick Nastrini, both starting pitchers, 2021 draft picks tonight. Hard hit rate that's 95 or up. Henderson leads the team 54%. The league average about 39%. Another low slider. This ball's golfed into right. Now will get down in front of Julks, and Gunnar with a hard turn on his way to second, and he is in there, foot on the bag with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you want to get the party started right there. And I love this swing. 25th double of the year by Gunnar Henderson, and he has covered some breaking balls this year.
So that'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn, the first baseman.
Into right field, O'Hearn gets a slider and drills it. This ball will get to the wall. Ryan's on his way to second, and it's a double-double first inning for the O's. Henderson started it off. O'Hearn drives him in 2 batters later, and the Orioles tally first.
Orioles 58-15, folks, this year. 58-15 when scoring first.
Santander makes his swing out to right center. That ball one hop to the wall. Robert barehands it. He'll throw into second. His throw is late. 3 doubles in the first 4 batters as the Orioles are demolishing this slider.
The Orioles just being so incredibly patient right now, and you absolutely love to see it. Forcing him to try and get pitches inside of the zone. I mean, Nastrini's slider has a 4.07 slugging against right now, and it's great to see the Orioles do some damage against it.
So Ethan Katz, White Sox pitching coach, completes his visit. Now Colton Cowser. Ooh. That pitch got all the way through the netting.
Again?
Down the tunnel. That's the second we've seen this year.
We got another hole, or do we create the same hole?
Was it Sir Anthony Dominguez who did it the first time?
I think it was. Again, good thing nobody's standing back there.
Maybe a fastball instead. That'll work just fine. Cowser with a single. Santander eventually, someday, probably is going to touch home. Colton Cowser gets a 3-1 fastball, and boy, was he happy about that. It is 3-0 Orioles.
And so the Orioles, they have gotten the bases loaded in this second inning without the benefit of a hit. And if you're Grady Sizemore, the White Sox manager, and Ethan Katz, you are praying to the baseball gods that Nastrini can just make it through this inning.
And then he runs a fastball up and away. 4 walks in the inning. Cowser drives in his second run as Henderson trots in, and it's 4-0.
And you can kind of only imagine what's going on in the mind of Nick Nastrini right now. You're new to the major leagues. You're trying to make a good impression. You don't know where it's going. I mean, it's kind of that feeling, I imagine, where it's like you're on stage in your underwear and the audience is all laughing at you. I mean, it's got to feel something like that.
4-0 Orioles. Swinging a high pop fly to left. 3 Sox defenders in the area. It'll be Benintendi. Oh, and he collides with Vargas.
Oh, no! Oh, my goodness. The White Sox have just gone full White Sox.
The Orioles have made this a 7-0 game on what will be a bases-clearing double, we assume, for Jimenez.
Now we got to make sure that Vargas is okay because he is still down on the grass.
Worth noting with Miguel Vargas, this is his 22nd start of the year at third with the Dodgers. Played there his first 2.5 years. He had only played 1 single inning of third base. So this is a new position for him. He is typically a left fielder by trade, though he's played some second base as well. And he commits an error that allows 3 runs to score. Likely the last for Nastrini. That is 5 walks in 1 inning.
Yeah, 36 pitches in back-to-back innings.
Kate Povich has been terrific. 4 strikeouts through 3, up and down the zone on 4 different pitches for a 7-0 lead.
Swung on and missed. Povich goes outside with a fastball. It's his 5th strikeout of the evening. 1-1. Benintendi on the ground, picked by Jackson Holliday. Gets up, throws to first, and Benintendi's retired, 2 down. 2 outs for Gavin Sheets. Scorches a ground ball, charging in as Henderson scoops, slings it to first, and in time a leaning catch for Ryan O'Hearn. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 7-0 Orioles lead the White Sox.
2 on, 2 out. Here's Cedric Mullins. Orioles looking to add to the 7-0 lead. Up the middle, that ball's going to get through. A left on left base hit for Mullins. Kowser is in. Jimenez goes to 3rd. Cedric's got another RBI. He drove in 3 last night. He's got 1 today, and it's 8-0. So an infield hit for the White Sox shortstop. And Chicago's got 2 on, 2 out here in the 5th.
And the pitch is popped up. Shallow center. This could be trouble.
Henderson with a tremendous basket catch. All the way out in Cedric's domain. Gunnar Henderson, what can't this kid do?
And now the bases are loaded for the Orioles once again. It's been a theme of this game, and it's going to be Anthony Santander.
Santander drives one the other way to deep left. Benintendi with a ton of room out there will make the catch. Anthony's got a sacrifice fly to make it 9-0. Kate Povich, 8 swings and misses.
Has not walked a batter yet, and he's done that several times this year.
I just love the fact that he's able to take this lead, right? He's got this 9-run lead, so as a result, like we talked about earlier in the game, he's able to just kind of relax a little bit.
Another strikeout on a changeup. He had 5 strikeouts on changeup all season. He has 3 tonight as Robert goes fishing.
That'll bring up Benintendi. That is a new career high for Povich, who's making his 12th start. Sweeper strike.
Oh, sorry, Steve.
And that's it.
It looks like Grady Sizemore has been tossed, and he is hot. He said 2 nights in a row, you are squeezing the strike zone of my guys. And you know what? Grady's right. It's been a bad night for Hunter Wendelstedt.
Hunter's getting up in Grady's face.
Grady Sizemore sticking up for his guys.
Sometimes that can put a charge into the ball club. I mean, you got to go out there occasionally and get run. You can't blame him. This has not been the greatest night for Hunter.
Of course he is.
And that
is just
Benintendi
terrible.
might be
and
gone
then
too.
Benintendi is now tossed.
Well, he got 2 calls that were
Hunter, you're just bad. You're just bad.
Kate Povich just got Gavin Sheets to fly out. He's now tied a major league career high 6 1/3 innings, and he has a major league career high 8 strikeouts.
If you threw high fastballs that only set up a really good breaking ball, comes out of that same window when you begin to tunnel it. I mean, a hitter has trouble picking it up till about halfway there, and a lot of times it's too late by then.
He's able to work really effectively at the top of the zone with that 4-seamer, and as a result, his other pitches really able to, pick up some slack as a result.
And he's thrown a couple good changeups too, but he has kept them off his fastball by landing that breaking ball and putting that thought in their mind a little bit.
Here's Lenine Sosa. 2 outs, nobody on.
On 1-2, Povich gets Sosa to chase a changeup. 7 innings, 9 strikeouts. A career night for the kid from Nebraska. Hey, it's the 8th inning, and Kate Povich is still out there.
Yes, sir.
Povich gets him looking. A new professional career high, 7 1/3 innings. And how about a 10th strikeout to go with it? Line to right center field. That'll get down for a base hit for Amaya. Only the 5th for Chicago today. That's going to be the final pitch thrown by Kate Povich. When he completed 7 innings, he ran right down the dugout steps past Brandon Hyde as if to say, there's no way you're taking me out. I need more. He got 1 more out. He got 1 more strikeout. Whether this was his alter ego Slim or not, the real Kate Povich stood up tonight.
2 outs, 9th inning, and now the Orioles need just 1 more.
Into right, Austin Slater ends the game with a robbery in right. The defensive replacement takes center stage on the final swing of the game, and the Orioles complete their 8th shutout of the season.